What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So, guys, I want to talk about another financial meeting that we didn't really have so much access to. And I found it over on the Lansing Journal. Shout out to them. And of course, it comes from our girl, Tiffany Henyard, Super Weaver Mayor, Dusty Weavisha, Sandolisha, stealing all the money from the people. Now, we talked about Kamal Woods, this man who was married and now is her boyfriend. I got the guy on camera saying that's his girl, so he can't lie, all of that. So he has a brand new BMW. Now, Kamal Woods, I'm not trying to hate on the brother, but he doesn't seem like a business guy. He's the kind of guy that you want to smoke a blunt with. If you want to, take some pictures of being fake rich, with a Hennessy backdrop. He the kind of dude that show up to the Hennessy brunch trying to get a discount. But Kamal Woods is not a businessman. Okay, he doesn't do good. He doesn't seem like that. Kamal Woods is a clown. Okay? No, nobody looks at him to be like, yo, want to do some business? Go to Kamal Woods. No, Kamal Woods is who you go to buy weapons from. Okay, you want to buy something that you don't need to have, you call Kamal Woods. All right, he can get it for you. He's a pookie. Nothing wrong with that. He's just the brother's a pookie. Shout out to the brother. God bless him. But anyways, this lady gets up here and she's upset about, look, did you spend the money on the BMW? Let's play that clip.
I'd like to ask that question. I don't know if this is the time frame to do it.
Can you please state your name?
Janelle Taylor. I have heard, I've not seen for myself, I don't know, that there is what I would consider a rogue vehicle being paid for by the township, a luxury BMW. And I want to know, was that budgeted last year? And is it in the 2025 budget? And who is it for? And what does that person actually do for the budget? That he or she needs that kind of vehicle.
All right, is that it? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done, ma'am?
Okay, whoever Chris is.
Unfortunately cannot, because just as some of the other residents have stated, we see this budget that, I hate to say it, but might as well have been done in crayon. Numbers, but there's nothing that backs them up. What is the money? And that's the question, and I wish the other trustees would kind of see that, when I make a motion, or we're not trying to stop things from working, people getting fed, but we just want to know what the hell is in here. That's about life. So I'm sorry.
I want to say that I would gladly commend the supervisor if I could actually believe some of the things. Right. I'm not trying to cause any confusion or anything, but there's a lot of smoke going around. There's a crack. I love going to township. I've been here about 26 years now. I'd like to stay here, but I want, and I know that the former supervisor probably did some things that he shouldn't do, that we didn't know about. But there's a lot of confusion now, and as one speaker said before, I think that was Pete Price, that people are mixing up Dalton with the township. Well, it is mixed up. A credit card may have been used for some Dalton business. So it's hard to have trust. It's like we're losing trust in our Supreme Court. We lose trust in this local leadership because there are too many shady things that seem to be going on. And Like the gentleman said before, I think he's gone, we need to pray about it because whether you believe it or not, I pray for this government, state government, county government, even the city of Chicago, because I have to go in and out of there. Township, village adult. I pray that everything works well, because if it goes well, it's well for all of us. So I'd like to know what we're spending money on. I'd like a BMW myself. Can I get one?
Then what you're going to do, after all of these people, and there's many more that have made commentary, I want you to hear how Tiffany Henyard insults these people.
All right. Thank you all for your concerns. Thank you for addressing this body. Now you will hear the truth as relates to the budget from myself and my administration. Now you have to listen in order to learn, because right now you guys have been led astray. You have been bamboozled. You have been hoodwinked. So people have told you that you have to listen. In order to hear it, you gotta get both sides of the story. Y'all get one side of the story, and then you just get up there and talk and don't know what you're saying. So now we're going to show you. You ask for transparency. You have to pay attention to get transparency. So that's what we will produce this evening. So I thank you once again for coming out, but I need you guys to be quiet so you can hear from my staff as it relates to their department, the things they have been doing, the things they have been producing for the residents of Thornton Township. You guys are so lost as it relates to what is being budgeted. Did you guys know that we have a surplus in Thornton Township? You have to listen. Like I said here and I listen to y'all, y'all know it's called a hearing. So I have to be quiet to hear you. So now I need you to be quiet to hear me. That's how this goes. Other than that, you're going to miss it. It's going to go over your head. So please listen so you can hear our side, and that way you get some transparency. You can only get transparency if you want to hear another side of the story. Then you make a decision on what you believe. Thank you so much. And if you don't want to hear, you can exit.
Now that you guys have said what you wanted to say, it's time to hear the truth, as if all of them people were lying. All right. Now, again, you know, I got to get into this because this is actually funny. Me living outside of the United States. And I just look at all of the countries that I've lived in. Poland, I've lived in Uganda. All of the women that are in public office usually are married. Tiffany Henyard is a single mom. Okay. Now, is that necessarily a bad thing? Not really. Okay. Let me just say not really. But it did show something. It showed that, hey, listen, this is a lady that can't keep relationships to a certain degree. It also shows that people wanted her to be successful because she was a single mom. Like, that's the situation that I'm looking at. You know, people really were rooting for her because she represented the demographic of the city instead of looking at somebody who was fit for the job. It's like, oh, she's a single mom, you know, women's rights, women's empowerment. I mean, I get that. Not to say that all single moms are like Tiffany Henyard. I definitely wouldn't say that. But, you know, I think it was too much emphasis put on the fact that she had overcome that adversity and she was a single mother. And, you know, we need our town to be somebody young and single mom that can relate to all of us. And the people who you think they can relate to you don't want to relate to you at all. Okay? Tiffany Henyard relates to herself, right? She relates to herself. And this is what you get in the black community when you elevate people who are based off the norm. Like, people who are your leaders need to have different characteristics than the norm. I'm sorry. When we go out there and we date in the private sector, in the private market, women especially, a woman is looking for a man who is different than the others. Tiffany Henyard had a failed business, South Suburban College, owed the village adult money as a trustee when she had her Section 8 fallout. Tiffany Henyard has been showing that she was dusty the entire time. Like, everybody knew this. You know, everybody knew this. So what was the point? And again, this is what you get in the black community when you try to go head on and reward being average or being subpar. When you want to reward for being dusty, you get Tiffany Henyard all the time. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of A Celebrity Drunk. Preacher Fire, you just heard the bell. We're out.